Demonstrators took to the streets of Liverpool this weekend to protest the government's proposed health and care bill. Organiser and healthcare activist Felicity Dowling had this to say about it.
There's a bill going through Parliament called the Health and Care Bill. It's currently in the House of Lords but will shortly return to the House of Commons. It will break the NHS up into 42 areas. On those 42 areas there will be private interests involved. We will have a situation where we're paying people to cut our services. There's no success in private health in this country. Private property, private money in the NHS does not work, except to make a lot of money for a lot of people. We've seen it in the care service. We've seen the care for the elderly massively privatised, very poor quality care. There's no consistency. You can hit, strike lucky and find a brilliant one, and then you can have an awful one. And then they open and they close when it ceases to make a profit. There's no stability. We need a publicly funded, properly funded, publicly delivered NHS. So it's restore the NHS, keep it public, kick the privateers out. But it all hinges on this bill, and they want to privatise everything. So, we're on the march, we're on the warpath. We want to try and save the NHS.
Key speakers gathered at the steps of St Luke's bombed church to deliver their speeches, including trade unions and Nurses United. But it wasn't just the bill that was the main focus of today's agenda, with speakers claiming that poor pay and spiralling vacancies means that NHS is now in crisis.
We know that this is a Tory government that believes in privatisation. They have a health and care bill that's going to make that privatisation easier for trusts and is going to give private companies seats on the decision-making boards that will decide what happens with our health service, and we're supposed to work with them as partners. When we know that private healthcare is about making money, not about making people well.
If we're going to put that on top of what we're already seeing, it's just disgraceful. People are burnt out, people are tired. We want it to work, but the government aren't listening.
The demonstration even attracted shoppers from Church Street to Derby Square to the cause. One passerby said he joined because he feared the bill could be devastating for people in Merseyside.
Make people aware of trying to take the National Health Office and make us pay. And if you can't pay, you basically got no chance of survival. It creates like a lot of austerity in the fact that certain people will get treatment, certain people will not, and that the consequences will be, devastating for some.
But the underlying message of the day?
Because it's our NHS, we fought for it, we got it, we're keeping it. Who's NHS?
Our NHS!
Who's NHS?
Our NHS!
Who's NHS?
Our NHS!
And it's not for sale.